Phew, there we go. Hola, what's going on? Christ. Alright. Had the tech guys come out. Okay, it was one tech guy and his supervisor today. Because I'm a problem child, apparently. Or my internet has problems. This is known. And, you know, they checked everything. The ants have infested that outside box even more. But, I don't know. They told me that what was the likely cause of our internet fuck-ups was a firmware upgrade that was pushed out by Spectrum, like, over the night. And then my modem was like, I can't do this, no. And it gave up. And, so they installed a completely new modem. They actually told me that the model that they replaced has actually been acting up, which, like, great. Awesome. And they were just giving me all kinds of grievances about, like, yeah, Spectrum pushes out these upgrades, and then we have to go out and replace, like, six different people's modems. It's like, we don't have the equipment for that. And I'm like, I feel you, man. I feel you, man. I'm so sorry. So, like, I feel for these poor tech guys that have to just basically clean up Spectrum's messes. And now I've got the phone number of my area supervisor. And not only have they replaced my modem, they're still getting some small hiccups on their end. So they're gonna send in put in a ticket for maintenance on my street. And they're gonna take a look all up and down the street, not just on the box that's near me, but like all the boxes. Because there might be some crazy shit happening. I don't know. Someone should de-stream with. That's totally fair, Curbs. Oh my god. So, Curbs, I hope you don't mind. I was watching your stream and gauging how my internet was going. After they installed the new modem, it kept fucking up, but I kept getting the messages failed to load. And I'm like, ah! So I did a full physical reset. Turned off the router, turned off the modem, gave it a few seconds. Plugged in the modem, waited for it to connect. Plugged in the router, waited for it to connect. And now it's okay. You saw that I was more active in chat towards the end. That's because my chats were actually going through. But yeah, you guys are fucking missing out not watching Curbs because he had the craziest luck pulling Pokemon cards I've ever seen in my life. He pulled 2 duplicate full arts. Motherfucker. Absolutely unreal. I couldn't believe it. But that was fun to put on to test my internet and while I was working on my comic page, which I finished like 10 minutes before stream. Because I had to sit on my butt waiting for Spectrum to come in and here's your secular blessing. Omni spaghetti pasta. I know what you're referencing, I just don't know it off the top of my head. Geeks, if my internet stays stable, I want to play Rivals tonight. I feel bad about missing out last night. Because my internet was so bad. I couldn't even... Shiva was streaming and she invited me to go on call so we could gossip and talk about stuff. And I couldn't even sit through that. I couldn't even sit through a Discord call without repeatedly disconnecting over and over. It was so bad last night. But, yes, please upload that VOD. It's so good. You pulled so many rare cards, it was stupid. Oh my god. But ever since I did the hard reset, it looks like my internet has stabilized, finally. So, here's hoping, knock on wood. Doing Fallout Season 1 rewatch, first time views, just turning it up and after. Okay, alright. I might pop on early just to Or I'll take that opportunity to get some other work done. I'm very close to getting caught up on Johnny's queue. I've finished the planned songs. There might be a couple he hasn't announced yet, though. So, I want to see if I can get those done before Thursday, and then do the coffees. I have one more comic page to do, and I'm gonna try to bookend my work shift tomorrow with that comic page, because then I'm pretty sure Monday is the only day I'm gonna be able to stream next week. Definitely Monday's gonna be the only day I'm gonna be able to stream before Thursday, because I work both Tuesday and Wednesday all of a sudden. And then I'll decide, depending on how well the procedure goes, I'll decide whether Friday no mic is feasible or not. But if I can't even, like, get out of bed, if I can't even focus or stay awake, then it's not gonna happen. I don't know. I don't know how well or how poorly the procedure's gonna go. I've asked so many different people, and everyone has different experiences, so I have no idea what to expect. None. All I know is that it's not gonna be as bad as it could be, because I don't know if I've specified this, but it's my top wisdom teeth that are coming out. And apparently that's so much easier to do than the bottom ones. I don't think I ever got bottom ones. I don't think I was born with bottom wisdom teeth, or else I would have remembered those coming out. So it's only the top ones, and apparently those are much easier to do and a little easier to recover from. So fingers crossed. If I'm lucky, the procedure will be fine, and I'll be fine. But you know, I've griped about that enough. Anyways. Boop. Oh, I opened it, right? Yeah, there it is. All right. I was like, I don't even know what music I'm gonna play today, and I told that to Curbs, and Curbs is like, you're probably just gonna put on the Sweet Tea, and I'm like, bet! I'm gonna put the Sweet Tea one on. Fuck off. Yeah, I have no idea if mine grown in correctly or not. They're not really... I don't know. We'll find out. Anyways, so I finally... I hemmed and hawed about this new race. Excuse me. And I finally decided, like, as much as I like the capris, I think it's more fun. I think it'll be more fun for me and less complicated to just stick with amphibians. But not strictly just frogs, toads, like really pushing the envelope and using as many amphibians as I can. Even the less, the less cute ones, like the worm, like the blind worm one here, or the, what is this called? The Olm, which is like an axolotl, but like spaghetti-fied. So I think this is what we're gonna do. So these are the Amphicins, the amphibian artisans. So I think that's what we're gonna go with. And they live in the springs of Aphesis, Aphesis. Esthesis. Springs of Esthesis. Hold on. There. Springs of Esthesis. And yeah. So what was I doing here? Right. So companion's name, she's an Amphicin. Her name is Petrula I'll focus on that later. Anyways, her name is Petrula, but Sweetie nicknames her Peaches. Say it like aesthetic. Aesthesis. 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 Alright, so Petrola, nickname Peaches. She, her, she's an artmancer. And let's see, her main color is blue-green. So, and what? And the amphibian that we're gonna pick for her, obviously we've been talking about it, is the Axolotl. Move these over here so I can just reference it. But I'm gonna be using other reference on the side. Oh, Dog of Wisdom. Ha ba ba ba. Ha ba ba. Ha. Ba. 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 Alright. Favorite streamer. What about it? What about it? Fuck. Hi, Zach. Excuse me. All right. So, you know what? I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna draw an axolotl first. They have kind of a, oops, they have kind of a, like a wide head. And then here's what I'm thinking, like, okay, wait, hey, let me, and then these are like fuzzy, right? So they're almost like hair. And then they have okay, this will obviously be different when we... Ooh, they've got like a whole ridge on their backs. They have itty bitty feet. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's see if I can get my mind's eye going on here. And also bring up... Granted, these are outdated. This is what she was going to look like as a nymph. But now we're taking a different approach. So let's see here. Let's see if we can get some of that. Does she look a little Diana? Does she look a little like Diana? Yeah. What about it? What are you gonna do about it? Cry? That's what I thought. I knew it. Wop, 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 wop. These proportions are silly, but they make sense given that she's an axolotl. And I do have to kind of nail down her personality, too. I think, like, if I had to compare it to, like, a Miitopia personality, it would probably be kind. Maybe a split between kind and airheaded. Now, here's what I was thinking. In that, because, like, she's got the axolotl fins, right? But what if they're more like this? And they look more like dreads. And then she's got a funky little artist hat. Yeah, a little bit, Curbs. Was at a party before work, mostly hung out with my sister's mom. Every parent kept leaving their kids for us to watch. Oh, I hate that shit. Oh, there's younger folks. Give the children to them. Logic. It set the world in a very different way to everyone. Yeah, same with Lemon. Lemon is also very much in his own headspace. But in the more of, like, kind of like the chill kind of way. Oh, yeah, now I gotta figure out our outfit, too. Crap. Not what I initially imagined her to be like, but... I also gotta figure out the colors for her, too, because there's lots of color options for Axolotl, and some of them glow, which is really cool. And we also want to stick with a blue-green color scheme. Now, in terms of the outfit... Let's see, I know I was gonna give her... I'm going through all my reference here. I think Lem would be more like, just let it wash over me, dude. Whereas here it would be more of a pontified artistic appreciation style of you could appreciate for moments that happen. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think if we make the little fins look like dreads, I think that'd be really cool. Now, I know she has an art belt. She is so different from how I initially imagined she would look. Oh my goodness. But she's gonna stand out. Let's see. Let me look at Greek fashion here. It's gonna be a wild new take, but I feel well the compliment. Yeah! It's different. See, I want her outfit to stand out because we have... I'm establishing that that the Springs will have a Greek like look to it. But I'm like, how do I make her stand out? Okay. Do they have very many, like, shoulder or wrist decorations? Kinda, yeah. She also has some, like, cultural significance too. Her family is the one who's taking care of the ancient spirit that's, that rules this area. Each area that we go to is overseen by a unique ancient spirit. And I think if I keep the concept that the Amphicens came from this ancient spirit, my thought is, instead of making her and them all nymphs, we've got the amphibian people. And what did amphibians evolve from? Fish. So she'd be like a giant fish woman, is what I'm thinking. Usually leather. Leather, are you sure? Oh, leather as in bangles on the arms and yeah. Okay. Like bracers, that's the name. So I imagine she has like some jewelry that have cultural significance. Yeah, and here's the thing, when we meet her, the whole thing with the Springs is that it's getting polluted by airships that are being tested out by the futuristic side of the warp, and they're polluting the Springs like fuck, and the ancient spirit is like all fucked up. She's just all drenched in just poisonous shit, and the goal is going to be to ground the major airship that's been causing all this pollution problems, and that will clean up the area. Insert grape zapfish joke. I was thinking more like Lord Jabu Jabu, but that too. Ooh, and she could get like little sandals. Because they wear sandals, right? Yeah. Sandals or barefoot? I think she should have sandals. I think that would be nice. That or that poison monster from Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, I was thinking like for the monster part of it, I was thinking when she's drenched in poison, she looks like this boss in Gauntlet Legends, the PSX version. It was the town boss. It's like this slime that's in this vat that's been creating the poisonous gas that's overtaken the town and turned everyone into zombies. Hi, Eve. Hello. You know, the stream's been okay so far. I think I finally fixed the problem. I think I fixed it right before stream. Knock on wood. On the subject of lulls, this does kind of remind me of a plot point in Tears of the Kingdom. It's not exact same, but there's good parallels. Oh! I didn't know that. I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom. I think she'll have a pin on here that represents the springs. Does it look like a willow tree? A little bit, but it'll be blue-green. Since otherwise you may not have known. Oh, yeah. I need to play it. I can play it now. Now that Brian and I share a library of games, I could play it. Maybe that'll be my recovery game. I have to pick. I feel like if I'm gonna be completely useless after the surgery, I might just have to pick a game that I can sit down and head empty to, you know? The funny detail reference. What does Willow look like? Does he also... wait, if Willow has that same thing, then I might have to change up the symbol. Where is he? Oh yeah, it's almost identical. I need to change that. he's got the willow tree symbol there. Oops. Tears of the Kingdom is only my favorite of the Zelda. I've heard nothing but good things. I also need to finish Breath of the Wild. I'm still on that frickin' camel. I didn't finish the camel yet. Coral? No, it's... The springs are like, you know, they're a Greek aesthetic. So maybe... Maybe like Greek columns with water in between. There we go. That'll work. That's a lot more Greek, yeah. Ooh, I gotta figure out her color scheme next. I mean, I know the main thing of it is blue-green, but... And she's gonna be another romance partner. She's gonna be this a smooch. Swee's gonna smooch. Swee's gonna smooch because this Swee is not homosexual. He's pansexual. That's another big difference between the two Swees. Okay. Before we figure out other aspects of her. Theme indicates you two brown and white cream for the clothing, but maybe you inverted them? Let's line her out first. You know, I wonder if we finish her early. I'm wondering if I... Cause, let me actually look at dreads. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so they're all, like, coiled up. I see. Okay. I think realistically I can make it seem like the little fluff of the here. Yeah. Yeah, so like the inside, the spine is like within the dreadlock. How do dreadlocks end? Oh, they just kind of taper a bit. Okay. Okay. So it's like a rounded... Okay, then I need to fix that. How's everyone doing today? God, Peaches is gonna be so smoochable. I think if she's gonna be named Peaches, we have to incorporate some bit of pink in her too. Pancakes for dinner? Fuck yeah. I need to figure out what foods I'm going to buy for my recovery week. I asked the Discord for the paper plates group, like, hey, what food do you guys recommend for someone recovering from wisdom tooth? And it was all like the same, like, soft foods like yogurt and applesauce, and it's like I'm gonna be hungry. I can feel it. I'm gonna be so hungry. Pretty good. Got some background idea cooking going on. You. I think it'd be possible for trying to say I'm doing shit today. You did a big 3-hour stream. Don't even stress. Also, get coconut malt, idiot. I mean, realistically, axolotls can be whatever color you want, right? I have reference of, like, real, actual subspecies, but... the worst part, if I can tell, you can call that was just a slow start of the stream. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to hop in as soon as you went live, and that was when I was having all my internet trouble. Oh, I think he went live right as the tech guys left. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, I decide what her eyes look like. What do axolotl eyes look like? Hold on. Hang on. Ooh! Ooh, okay, they've got the color and then the dot. Cool. Look at her! She's so good! It's unfortunate. Definitely sorry to have heard your internet was struggling, but I'm very grateful you hopped in so I can get my groove on and start. Yeah, yeah! Round bracelet, and then a ring to connect these two together. What's this theme? This is the title theme from the game Bloons TD6? Wait. Bloons Tower Defense 6. That's what it is. The song is called Party Time. It's the title music from Bloons Tower Defense 6. Cute design. Oh my god. Do you like her? Do you like her really? She's so much different. Neb, look at what she was originally... This is what she was originally going to look like. All of these designs... So... Okay, Apple is kind of close to what she was gonna look like. So was Lemon, but like with better features. Cass was gonna be a panda, but I made him a sun bear instead. Sprinkle looks totally different from how she looks here. And Peaches isn't even the same species. She was gonna be a nymph. And then I made up my mind and made Amphisons, which are amphibian artisans, and Peaches is going to be an axolotl. So I'm just working on her right now. That's who I wanted. That's who I wanted to design today. It took me so long to get to her. She's like the third companion you pick up, but it took me so long to get to her because I had to nail down what I wanted to do with her section. I love her, and she's gonna be smoochable. Swee's totally gonna smooch her. It'll be great. I don't know if you heard, Neb, but this Swee is pansexual as opposed to Swee T, who is homosexual. Let's see here. You are okay. All right. I wasn't sure. Right. I freaking no. He's not pan. He's bi. Right. What is his profile? He's got the flags on his profile. Where is it? He's pan. Yes. He's pan and poly. That's what he is. I remember. Fuck. I love him. I love him. I smooch him. I smooch him. Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Mwah. Okay, let me look at Greek. Ancient Greek jewelry. Let me look at this. Oh, a lot of it is gold. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Gold with some gems in them, I'm seeing. Okay. Just thought of the biggest troll imaginable. If you just made a homophobic character that just existed at one-time dollars, is I don't support that. And then the only thing good is this we give the judging side eye and then just leave and never be able to speak to them again. Some idiot would be like, you're discriminating against homophobes. I have an Axolotl LC I designed ages ago, but he was designed to be the intention of looking intimidating. Ooh, hell yeah. Right. Ooh, I could give her little danglies. Let's see here. Wait. Actually... I think I'll still make her clan called the Dew Tree, so she'll have aspects of both here. Here we go. Well, now you're not, because you're adding them into the game without doing anything. And so we just stand in front of your eyes. Ooh, spooky. What do axolotl hands look like? They're itty bitty little claws. Do they really have 5 claws? Or 4? I can't tell. No, they have 4. Okay. Oh, she's so cute. Fuck. She'd have a little bit of scaling, just a little bit. Okay, what about belts here? Ooh, they've got some like geometric patterns happening here. I like that. Okay. Oh, we gotta get to her art pouch. Artist belt bag from Blix. That's what I saved. It's like a little hooked thing. Oh. She's gotta have some chisels. I remember seniors at my high school had a toga day during Spirit Week. It was so fun, and some people got super creative with theirs. I just used a pretty bed sheet. Hell yeah. There's springs. And then this one's a tree. We'll get into more details of that later. Like, we have to design her. I get so nervous when my desk pops like that. I was on call with geeks when my desk like came completely off. Like the part that's been giving me problems is the rolly thing that you're supposed to put the keyboard on. But instead it's my mouse and my tablet go on this part. I love when people incorporate embroidery into clothing designs. Absolutely. Oh, actually, I should put a little buckle here. Yeah, there's like nice little buckles. Oops. I'll figure out what the pattern is on her belt in a bit. And then she's got a skirt down here. You could totally make versions of pre-existing characters of the species, just not have Slippy Toad hanging around. Yeah. What's his catchphrase? I don't remember. All I remember is him screaming, "Fox!" every time you die. Put it in between, yeah. Right in between the two middle toes. This catches my mortgage. No. That's not my Star Fox. I just know that he was like the smarty one. He was the inventor. Oh god, her tail. I almost forgot her tail. Oh, it's thinner than I thought it was. But that's okay because she's fat, so it's okay. You make her a little rounder. The little rounder tail is a treat. Shouts to Slippy when he said, I will eliminate the other hill. What are y'all on about? Alright, oops. Oh my god, look at her. Never probably played any of the Star Fox games, but that moment lives rent-free in my head. All you remember from Star Fox is do a barrel roll. That's it. Okay. Let's figure out her colors. Okay. Can my desk stop popping at me, please? You need to stop that shit. Oh, yeah. All right. If we want to do peaches, we could go with the pink. No, actually. I'm liking some of these brown colors. Not even directly from Starbucks. I think of Wombo Combo Happy Feet. That ain't Falco. I was watching the terminal montage video. I was watching several terminal montages last night. You know, after we finished Kirby 64, and I watched the Forgotten One again. And the freaking that ain't Falco thing with this before the silly dilly fight. Okay. I like some of these. There's this brown one that has like pink feathering. I kind of like that. Stop that. The brown ones like that are fairly regular axolotl colors. Yeah. Brown with mix of pink. I know that, what's his name? What's his name? In Animal Crossing? Yeah, then like light pink for the spines. Dr. Shrunk. Ah, I was close. Not really, but... There's an Axanthic Copper. I kind of like that. Let me see if I can grab that color. I can't open this file because it's a web PNG and I don't want to deal with... Okay, let's put a little more pink on there. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I could screenshot it, but I'm lazy. I literally, you have to understand, I literally finished my comic page like 10 minutes before stream, so I had to set everything up, and when I realized it was a web PNG, I was like, I don't have time. Screenshotting screen is for the... Okay, but I do want to tint it a little bit, so we're gonna lift that up. Malasada! Oh! Curbs, I was trying to tell you because I was frickin'... My internet was fucking up and my messages weren't going through. That one card that you got that had those 2 pieces of roundish food on with the spices on top, I think that was the malasada. I'm pretty sure that card was the malasada. Okay, and then we want to go darker. I was trying to say that, but my message wasn't going through. Yeah, she's got dots all... Axolotl's got dots all over. What do you think? Do you guys think that she's got these colors and then when it's dark, she glows like a blue-green? Let's see if I can show you this picture. Hold on. Gotta go back to my ref. Oop, wrong folder. Can I open this? No, it's a web page. Fuck it. Okay. Hold on. I'll screen this so that you can look at what I'm seeing here. Okay. What if, like, when it gets dark enough, she has some bioluminescence going on that's blue-green? I kind of like that idea. Oh, let's save this. Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't have my save alert. I am so put together. There. Fuckers. Saved file. Okay, okay, okay. Peaches concept. Move that to the right folder. Boop. Alright. There we go. There's your saved file, Curbs. Okay. Shout out to bioluminescence. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Okay, and then we're gonna give a little bit, just a touch, not too much. Okay, and then we're gonna make the tail spine that light color with dots as well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. And I think with her clothing, let me look at, yeah, yeah. Okay. start it very very slight white. And then it'll blend into blue-green at the bottom. And then I can give her a blue-green hat to round that out, I think. Oh, you know what? Hold on. There we go. Ooh, and then we can give it a little dust of white to make it look kind of glittery. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. As a treat! She deserves it! Okay, and then this will be like a golden pin up here. Oh. Needs more yellow, less green, more yellow. Oops, I forgot to continue the pattern here. There we go. Dana. Dana. Can you... Thank you. Oh, right. Is this belt really necessary, actually? Let me look at this again. You know, probably not, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Squint at that. Yeah, I think it makes more sense to just have the art belt instead of a second belt. At least I think it does. Does it make sense to you guys? Yeah. Get that nice, really bright green there. You know something? I think I've said this before, but I kind of have a weakness for this shade of green right here. This really nice sea green. I have kind of a weakness for it. I'm pretty sure I've said this before. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Blue embroidery, and then over here we have green. Ah! Get off! Bug on my screen. Get out of here. There we go. Green and blue embroidery there. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys, how does she look? No, I got him. He was just noticeable because he was crawling right across my canvas. Looks absolutely glowing. She will in a moment. Yeah. Okay. We gotta sketch different poses for her now. Including how she looks like when she's fighting. So we gotta show off her abilities. And then the bioluminescence. And then her interacting with Sui. Because here's the thing. She calls herself an artmancer. And she uses what she calls conjuration, which is like conjuration, but with the word draw in it. And she draws things and, like, makes it happen. You know what I mean? So it's like a process. It took a while, but after an hour or so, I finally got all those cards filed away in my new binder. Oh, that's what you've been up to. Got it. Now trying to get that VOD sorted out. I got to watch this unfold during which made it all the better. Hell yeah. Oh, I should probably put her tail under the dress. Oh, it's whatever. It's whatever. let's make this a process then. So. There we go. Wait. So like she draws like a big wave here, and then it conjures out. It comes out when she summons it. She's basically summoning it. But no, she's not summoning it, she's conjuring it. Definitely see the vision. I've seen things work similarly, but not quite the same, so mashing those together, I've got a good idea how this works. Hold on. Let me think here. She makes a pen, and then it pours out from her sketchbook. Yeah, okay. Gotta make sure her eyes are wider apart. And that'll be there in the dark. Then she'll light up. Well, no, it wouldn't be in her fins. It would be all in her skin. And in her eyes, for that matter. Because that's just cool. Okay. Now she's got to interact with Sweet. How do these two dweebuses interact? I'm gonna move them over here. God, she's so cute. Ugh. You know what I want to do to her sandals? Hold on. I want to do something very slight. Very small change. Very small addition to her sandals. Just real quick, if you'll indulge me. Here we go. Little aquamarine gems on her sandals. Alright. I'm trying to think of... Her story is changing around a little bit. I think the basis of trying to picture how this would go with IRL Exal's actions in mind, they're happy, brainless Coopers. So I imagine even her smiling and sweet head empty, or just making really big, exaggerated bubbles out of her mouth in front of you. Oh, she makes a drawing. And he's like, oh my god, you're so cute. Oh my god. I drew you kicking that guy in the face. And so he's like, oh my god. Colin D. They're there just to bring unintended joy. Oh my god. And her eyes get all big and sparkly. She draws like a really nice portrait of him. It's like really pretty with really pretty brush strokes. Like, 'cause she's a good artist, so it wouldn't be like a kid drew it. I just use watercolors. Yeah! Yes! Okay, I should sketch out some of the other things she uses here. She probably has a palette. Yeah. So this will be just a really pretty watercolor drawing. He's just like, oh my god. Oh my god, she's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. So he's the biggest fucking simp in this game, I swear to god. Yes. All right, I think I can crop this now that we've got something. Cheese yum. I was gonna ask, are you good? But the answer is self-explanatory with that cap. God damn it, cheesy on my peenie and sauce on my balls. There! Fuck. Oh. Pepsi Man. The amount of screaming in that emote, you could say Pepsi Man. Pepsi Man! How does this... Oh wait, it's this way, so it'd be... Yeah, okay. Is today gonna be a short stream, or am I gonna do something else? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. What do you guys think? Don't want to go too late, because again, it's a late start. I think you will find out exactly what to do in 6 minutes. What's happening in 6 minutes? What do you mean? You finding out what happens. Okay. So at 4:45, okay. Pepsi Man. Aww. This is cute. This is cute. This is cute. Okay. I think I can work with that, because these can be rough. It's okay if these are rough. Oh, you're Kirby? You drew a Kirby? Let me go see. He's a jolly fellow. Good shit. Good stuff. I was so fucking bodied by that tutorial. I wasn't expecting an SNES game to be so spicy at me. I don't know who the big bad of the game is going to be, but I imagine her pulling the, you see, I drew you as a soy jack and me and my molecule is the jazz. No, that'll be... Wait. She'll draw the two siblings as the soy jack, and the molecule is the chat. And like, she's like, what on earth are you doing? And he like actually gets his feelings hurt. He's like, I'm not a soy jack. Wait. Oh my god. He gets the... She's just doing that squint of confusion, but he just has like the big crying eyes. Streamers dying for once it isn't because of me and my evil cooking. How the fuck do hands work? I don't know. Okay, I was like, what's that noise? And it's freaking parrots outside. Have I ever told you guys about... I don't know how much this will dox me if I tell you it. That's the problem. No, my condolences. Not Paris. Parrots. There are these green parrots that are local to my area. I mean, they're all over. They're all over in Southern California, so I don't think it's doxing me. But there was... apparently there was a fire or something, or a pet shop just closed or whatever. I'm not sure the details. It's kind of like an urban legend. But basically these parrots that were in a parrot shop got out and bred with the local birds. And yeah, so we have our own brand of parrots as a result, and they are very loud and obnoxious. And they're green in color. I think with a red head? I'm not sure. But it's a particularly local one, so I'm worried that I'm doxing myself a little bit, but it's whatever. Yes, YouTube, I'm still here. Thank you. That doesn't dox you. There's multiple states that have invasive... Oh, okay. Never mind then. I thought that was unique to my city. Apparently not. Invasive colonies of parrots because people's pets get out. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much... I'm pretty sure that it was from a pet store. It's illegal to own Quaker parrots in multiple states because they're destructive and they make colonies. Yeah. Let me take a look. Hold on. That might be it. Hold on. Oh, it looks like they're either... People can't decide, but they're either red-crowned Amazons or red-masked parakeets. Yes, it's green with the red head. You can legally blow them to smithereens with a cannonball. They're very small, Curbs. But yeah, they're either red-crowned Amazons or red-masked parakeets. No question my aiming skills. Sorry. Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna... Actually, freaking use an actual watercolor paintbrush. There we go. Probably not Amazons if they're small. Amazon parakeets are pretty decent sized. Oh, okay. Then it's probably the parakeet. But yeah, no, they are green with a red head. I'm so happy I finally have made her. She's been in my head forever. What feels like forever. Because she's the first female, love interest in the polycule. Apple is the first girl, but she's, Arrow Ace, so... Have I forgot? Have they invented top hats yet? I'm sure there's top hats. There's rock and roll music, man. We can have top hats. It's very loosey-goosey, fantasy. I'm not gonna be particular about what time period we're in. Somebody tried that. They're like told me that I was wrong about some detail in Court of Roses because it's not accurate to medieval Europe, and I'm like, we're not in medieval Europe, guys. I thought I made that clear. Oh, forevermore in the Carolina parakeets, they live on the East Coast, but people drove them to extinction. No! There's rock and roll. Oh yeah, no. That's Curbs. Lemon. This man. Rock and roll. Literally and figuratively. Yes, Inquisitomancer. Sorry. You talk about real life. Okay. Are you asking? Okay, now I'm lost. Are you asking if they've created top hats in Inquisitomancer or in real life? Yes. All right, Curbs. All right. What's a top hat? It's that. Did you break the timeline again? Curbs. Gosh dang it. Oops. Wait. Oh, I put that on the wrong layer. That's okay. Yeah. How did I sleep on this song? It's so good. Like before the world version came out. I already did what it hasn't happened yet. Okay. Fuck. Wait, didn't you already break the timeline by telling me to send myself money? Mods, time out this man for breaking the timeline. No, I'm not gonna. Last time I did that, I panicked. No. Oh. Okay. They don't have teeth, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. Okay, I do give her cheeks. Oh. There you go, Curbs. Get her! Oh my god. Time blast! Oh, fuck. You removed it already? Wait a moment. Okay. Oh man, you're fucking around with time all over the place now. Dang nabbit. Time's all fucked up. Okay, now, let's see here. Okay. Mm-mm. Then she's gonna have this color be her source of bioluminescence. There we go. Okay, outside of it here, I somehow feel bad for untidy Outlast. I was honestly a little sad the timeout was undone for What is happening? What is going on in this place? Y'all are so silly. Oh my god. We had to have a little craziness today. Because this has been an extremely chill stream. I'm just happy I've gotten this girl freaking like designed finally. She's been locked in my head forever and now she's real. And she's cuter than I ever could have imagined. It's Christmas, let us be jolly! Yes! I agree. Hey, Christmas! I'll color this drawing of him. Hey, Curbs, wasn't I supposed to know what I was gonna draw next after this in like six minutes? Did I miss something? Why should I trust what you have to say about time? You've fucked time all up. Had to escape to a nearby fast food joint. Nearly an hour late. Oh, that's fine. You're so fine. Oh, you mean nearly an hour late to for your break, you mean, right? Don't be sad. Look at Peaches. Look at Peaches, Misty. Look at her. Please look at her. She uses her magic art. She uses her art to conjure up spells. She's so good. In all fairness, I had my hands tied at the time, but the answer to that is I got shoved into an alternate timeline. It was an indulgence piece, but it took you 20 minutes to figure out what to do. I see. I see. I did have a thought, but I would have to formulate what I wanted to do with that thought, because I just found out today about Arctic Fight. Thanks to you, Misty. I had no idea that our Arctic Fight was happening. I had no idea. And now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for that. I'm loving this design, so instead of constantly gushing about it, my brain decided to do dumb shit instead. Now there is time, at least. There's we've got until January 1st. Makes you feel better? I found out through Roll. Oh! I feel like I should put notifications. I should turn notifications on for that Art Fight channel. What I like about that above Twitter is that, like, you can select whether it's just posts or posts and retweets. So, like, I can actually keep an eye out on, because they didn't alert the Discord either. Okay, I gotta finish this one. I say. We're only 2 hours in. I could also say forget about it and just end stream after we're done with this. Or I can draw something very self-indulgent. Because it's been me trying to catch up on paid work all week. And comic work. But at least the goal is to finish the comic work tomorrow. And then I'll have until Thursday to get other work done. And because I only have short shifts on Tuesday and Wednesday, I'll be able to get something done in between. Now, Monday, I'm thinking, I really want to play Say No More. I really, really do. It's an extremely silly game that I think you guys will enjoy. I really think you guys would really like it. Got your silly game? Yeah, look up the trailer for Say No More. Say no. The no has an exclamation mark at the end of it. So I think that's what we'll do on Monday. And then I will gauge whether or not I can do a stream on Friday or not. Wait, hang on. This Sweet's hat is a little bit more full. There we go. Did you all behave during the ads? You better have. I just realized this is yellow. Oops. What do you need? I speak fan art. Oh, fanfic, I can't read. I was just wondering if using gold and platinum harvested from meteors counts as money laundering if the alien comes to get the money back for it. You're gonna have to take that up with space law. Oh, she loves him so much. Look at that. Okay. Man, I gotta make this decision soon. Maybe a shower thought I have. Why do we assume aliens know we call our planet Earth? For all we know, they named it something else like Smurloglob. Really good. That just makes me think of, again, I was watching Terminal Montage yesterday, last night, and I also watched the Kirby 64 one, because, you know, the game was fresh in my mind and all that, and then it got to Shiver, as it got to it was pointing out the levels, and then it came to Earth, I mean, Shiver Star. I am so excited to hear about that in particular. That's going to be great. think what you should do is end stream after this and go play games. Ooh, that's really tempting. Realistically, I would get some work done after that. You know, the next Johnny piece I have to do isn't terribly complicated. Maybe I can get started on that one. FNAF ain't got nothing on Kirby. Why is it? Why did that make it a... Whatever. Of course, but you could do work even without internet. You can't do a lot of games you want. That's true. Yeah, you guys wouldn't mind a terribly short stream? Oh. Ah, yeah. Oh, you know what's happening? It's doing the whole experiencing interruptions question when they detect my ad blocker. That's what's going on there. Oh. All right, let me close everything here. Do I just use white for these? Yeah, I do. Okay. Right, okay. I personally wouldn't mind a let me go to bed earlier. True, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. When we start this late, it feels like... Now, here's the thing. We've got conflicting things going on this month. So, Bride doesn't have D&D until after the holidays. So we could ideally start stream earlier on Saturday. But I've gotten into the habit of getting a comic page done on Saturday now in the morning before stream. And also, after today, the next Saturday, I'm going to be recovering from the wisdom tooth thing. So, I don't know how much that's going to change my schedule. I'm all over the fucking place, man. There's so much happening. Everything happens so much. I should put this song on Peach's playlist. I started making... As I'm starting to formulate everyone, I'm starting to make their playlists. But... I don't know. I know the FNAF is getting horrendous reviews, but I just know I'm gonna love it. Yeah, like, okay. The director went out and said, like, or somebody on the team was all like, this movie isn't for critics, it's for fans of the series. And, like, I know how quote-unquote pretentious that might sound, but, like, yeah, not every movie has to be a masterpiece that critics rave about. Sometimes you just want to go and see campy-ass horror. There's nothing wrong with that. There really isn't. Yeah, they get stupidly low ratings from critics because critics don't... I don't go based on what critics say. I really, really don't. Because I don't trust any of them. I don't trust their interests and motivation for going to see movies to be the same as mine. So why should I let them dictate what movies I should go see? Mario's movie got critic slammed as well. Of course it did. Of course it did, because it wasn't the Oscar-worthy thing that they wanted it to be. Have you seen the dissonance between the critics of the fan raves of... What's TSMBM? What is that? I don't know what that is. My friend went last night and she had a blast. Yeah, like, especially if it's made for fans and you're going to be able to see all of the Easter eggs and all the call-outs, you'll have a good time. I had the same thing with Mario movie. And every time I win, I notice something new in the Mario movie. And I saw it 4 times, man. The Super Mario Bros. Okay, you could have just said Mario movie and I would know what you're talking about. The acronym doesn't do anything for me. But yeah, no. No, I can't get behind what the critics say about movies nowadays, because critics watch movies for a completely different reason than I go out and watch movies, so. Quite funny these days, New York's critics are essentially, yeah, like, you can just ask your friends. I mean, I guess Rotten Tomatoes is a good metric. Like, no, the thing about Rotten Tomatoes is it has both critic reviews and viewer reviews. And didn't the Mario movie have like low critic reviews but really super high viewer like audience reviews? So like that's what I'm gonna look at, is the audience review. I love being critical of media for funsies and for the sake of analyzing, but I do understand that sometimes movies are allowed to be silly and fun. Yeah, like if I want to go out and see like Dune 2, I'm gonna expect something good. Yeah, you know, and it depends on which movie you go out and see too. Yeah, I remember that. Surveillance is hard to form any opinions these days through someone else's opinion. Yeah, just go out and experience the movie your freaking self, man. Like, Christ. But no one wants to do that anymore. Everyone wants to rely on AI. Everyone wants to rely on somebody else to think for them. But no, I reject that. I reject that. I already have... I don't need somebody to tell me what movie to go out to see. I probably don't have time to go out and see it anyway. That's where I'm at. Like, I'm gonna see a very plot-driven movie, then yeah, I'll gauge an opinion from critics to know if it's worth it. But man, if it's the FNAF movie, you can't go in with the highest expectations. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, I love shit-talking something sometimes for the sake of doing so, and sometimes I have big opinions, but I never expect anyone to form their own opinion through my own. Yeah. Yeah, you and me, Curbs, like, we have different opinions on games. Like, I know you couldn't really connect with Thousand Year Door in the same way that I did, but like that's fine. That's because you and I look for different things in video games. Or like you tried Oblivion and you couldn't connect with that as much as I did either, which is something else we have to revisit at some point. Cause our stupid vampire cat has to save Cyrodiil at some point. I just want to see Freddy Fazbear breakdancing with Bendy at Baldi School. I'm just talking now. And we're all just looking at the new baby child. Let's render her out. Let me render her out so I remember to post her. Maybe the next movie. I just look for a good time and shut my brain off. Yeah. I want a movie that's good enough to put me in that like post-movie haze when I walk out of the theater. You know the one you know the haze I'm talking about. I just want the funny purple raccoon. Is that a FNAF character? I don't know. I want the Guardians of the Galaxy in other movies. Because, like, half of the cast are my favorite Marvel characters. I want a movie with just Groot and Rocket. That's what I want. That's what I fucking want. I do not like Hazbin Hotel Hello Boss at all, and I think the writing is awful, but I'm not going to slam... Yeah, no. I bought merch for that for a family friend. It's like, I can't get into this, but I'm so glad that this makes you happy. I'm gonna get you some merch from it, and that'll make you happy this Christmas. That was a great example. It's a very thin line between what in theory we'd assume both of us would have the same opinions on, but yeah, here we are. And I'm glad we could have different opinions and just be okay. Yeah, like, I'm not... I saw you trying to play Oblivion and like you weren't clicking with it, and then you know it made me sad that you couldn't enjoy it as much as I do, but also that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. And that's why I'm a little worried about when I play Say No More for you guys. I don't know if it'll jive with some of you either, but I think it's fun. I think it's funny, and I think it has a good message at the end. And I think I can knock it out in one stream. I'm pretty sure I can realistically knock it out in one stream. Cause here, let me look at the... Cause I did one playthrough of it, and then I started another playthrough to show someone else, but I didn't finish that. Where is it? And then I opened it a little earlier just to make sure I could stream it, and it's fine. Yeah, I only have 4.8 hours total after all that. So I think we'll be able to play it in one stream. I think we'll be good. We'll be set there. I can't even lie like a handful of the songs and listen to them a lot, but that's just because I like musicals. Yeah, yeah. Is it getting deep? Yeah, it's we're kind of turning into just chatting right now, aren't we? But I'm just letting you guys enjoy the new character. I'm so glad we finally have a design for her. I'm so glad we can, and then I can finally take the springs like into something concrete. Especially now that I've created my own race and I don't have to be beholden to nymph folklore. I can just be silly about it. I can just do what I want. Alright. Shall we look for someone to raid? Also, I'm really glad there weren't any hiccups, were there? My bitrate is kind of jaggedy, but that's fine. We haven't had any significant drops or lags, have we? None whatsoever. Fuck yeah! That means the internet's... For the foreseeable future, the internet seems to have been fixed. Thank God. I only know this little bean existed for a few minutes, but if anything happens to her, I will dump in someone's shoe. True! I like that as an alternative to what the actual quote is. Yeah, so, like, for those who joined late, I was struggling with my internet this morning. I had the tech guys come out, and then they installed a new modem, and then that kept hiccuping. But then I just did a hard reset of both the modem and the router, and I think that fixed everything. So it stopped being stinky about it. And the stream went off without a hitch as a result. I'm very happy about that. So we'll be able to stream in confidence on Monday, which is what I was worried about. Peaches, 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 peaches. I figured I would call her Peaches instead of just Peach so that she doesn't get confused with Princess Peach. And her full name is Petrula? I think that's her full name. No, Petrolula. It's a Greek name. And of course, Sui has to call her after her food, so he calls her Peaches. No, Petrula. Petrula, probably, is how you pronounce it. So who else do we have to design after this? Here, let me look at my list. We've refined Apple. Willow's good. Peaches is designed. Lemon's designed. Sprinkles designed. Cask is designed. Ooh, okay. So the only two companions we have left to design are Basil, who is a blue-footed booby pirate. Non-binary. And then Zest, who is going to be a star dragon. And I'm changing things because she's at the Arcana College, and I'm changing things in my head about that. So designing her is going to be fun too. Making a pirate out of a blue-footed booby is already going to be really fun. I can't wait. Basil is an agent of chaos, like a pure agent of chaos. So that's gonna be fun. And then Zest, I'm kind of reformulating what the Arcana College is gonna look like. So you said booby. God damn it! Why'd you fucking pin that? Thank you for taking the poll, Nim. Yes, somebody had to be immature about it, clearly. So yeah, there's only 2 more companions to design. Obviously, there's so much more that has to be designed, but the companions are what's most important. I thought it immediately, but couldn't. Nerds. Alright, so we can work on Basil or Zest, or maybe even both next time. We'll see. We shall see. Oh, wait. Let's keep that open so that I can add her art to the document. Excuse me. For now, let me look for someone to raid. Channel. Excuse me. Who's doing art? Who's doing what here? Ooh, this is another artist we raided during Art Fight. Yeah, let's go ahead and raid them. Right, this is the cat person. Yeah. Okay, I remember who this is. They are inking with the webcam, so it's like physical inking, which is very cool. Yes, this is a nice short stream. I'm glad that we got the internet fixed so it could be possible. And I'm so glad that Peaches is now real. Keep an eye out for the schedule, but it's most likely going to be Say No More on Monday, and then a tentative no mic stream on Friday. We'll see how I'm feeling. If not, then I don't know what the next couple of weeks is going to look like. It's all going to depend on my recovery from the wisdom teeth pulling. I will keep you guys updated on that. You'll have to keep an eye on the Discord for that, because I don't know what that's going to be like until it happens. I don't know if I'm going to get complications or if it's going to go smooth as silk and then I'll just have a few days of recovery. I don't know yet. But we will find out. But yeah, I will see you guys on Monday. Ooh, smooch.
Hi.
End of stream, smooch. Bye, guys.
Bye, chat.
Bye.